I promise.
Yup.
But yeah, Karflo versus LOA.
Hot set.
The hot sets for
Two
one.
of the most aggressive players in the venue.
The two.
The two most aggressive players
The
in the
two
venue.
most aggressive players
Well,
in the venue.
the two most aggressive good players in the venue.
Yes. Okay, that is a very good qualifier.
Because you're on the couch with me.
Yes, I do mash like a motherfucker. However, I would be shocked if are we seeing the Roy, I guess is the question.
Probably. Yeah.
So, LOA hates Crom, which is why I was thinking that. Like,
Yeah,
hates that
but
kill go.
I mean, I think Wolf definitely does pretty decent against Kron.
He doesn't.
Okay, well.
But he also doesn't do decent against Roy, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
it's fine.
That's true. I mean, LRA off to a hot start here, already 68%. These something I noticed, I was watching LRA play at Waypoint. His dash attacks and his nairs and like his use of Wolf's buttons, he has such like an acute understanding of like the space.
And his tech chases are so consistent.
They're so good.
And so like he'll just
Fair
take
bear.
you so far off of you having to tech over and over and over again against these moves. It kind of reminds me of like that like melee as like tech chase.
Yeah, like tech chase.
Exactly. But
Nice.
Karflo will also kill you right now center stage because he has those buttons. He is one of the best players in the world when he hits you. And I'll stand by that statement.
No,
he
you're
is
right.
crazy on hit.
You're right. Let's see here. Karflo with the jabs with the backers, but the side B not quite going to take it.
And the use of upward angled side B there to actually get that inner hit was so much better. He only got the middle hit, but almost got that inside hit in the kill, and then he's going to get it anyway.
You get it. You play Roy. Anyways, Karflo with the Karflo with the double edge answer, but the back air.
Fail.
Reading the jump in the corner from Karflo. LRA showing he's there.
And here's 41%.
Fair, down throw, dash attack, tech chase and reaction again.
And oh yeah, not going to be able to get that down smash, but if he did, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Karflo held down there to make sure that, you know, LRA can't just sit there with the down smash. Air dodge.
And Aloy is very content to sit in his shield right now. He's like, Karflo hasn't really been grabbing a lot yet, and so if he can just kind of stay in that shield, it's very, very hard for Roy to get anything started here.
Yeah, let's see. Lands on the platform, but covered by Karflo. These up airs from Roy are so lethal. Another up air. Wow. LRA finally gets allowed.
Oh, that's
but the
not
down
good.
tilt. Oh!
Yeah, and
Yeah, Kron would have killed there. He would.
I wasn't gonna say
And
it. You know.
do you know what they say? That's the Jack air. Shout out to Max Ketchum.
That is jail. I
No,
love it.
it's Jack air.
Jackio is so much better.
It's funnier.
Jackio is so much better, and then it doesn't get you confused, and they have to do jab and fail.
Exactly.
And which is also
It's Jack
jail.
air. It's Jeff Smash.
Jeff
You know the
Smash
deal.
is the best combo.
Nice
It's the best
down
thing in the
smash
game. Yeah,
read.
that coverage is so good on down smash too, because you don't really, you can hit in the middle of the tech roll too, if you didn't know for those.
Yeah.
And so, you know, you can kind of throw it out, and then if he rolls out, oh no, it's Wolf down smash, they missed.
Yeah. I think Karflo has been covering the platforms really well, and it's been making it really hard for LRA to land. That back air just barely missing on the jump read, the nair, not quite getting the dash attack. Karflo is just sort of like slightly ahead here, but like one stop, goes for the nair.
Yeah. And I'm surprised we didn't see a drop zone counter there, and so we're going to get that double jump there. It's going to do it anyways. But yeah, you can just drop zone counter there, and I don't think Wolf can tech it on like 100-ish.
Yeah,
and if
but
he does, it's going to be in such a bad angle that like...
it's hard to drop like straight down to get the counter, I think, because he was under.
That's almost easier.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because you're already tapping down to hit.
I have a hard time with it.
Yeah, because you're tapping down to hit the counter, to hit drop off ledge, right? And so when you're tapping down, you just hit the B button and boom, done.
Okay.
And then like worst case scenario, I guess you do it too fast. But yeah, no, it does work there. I think they said they'll run it back. Or,
Yeah,
yes.
but is he going Wolf or Rob?
I would be shocked to see Rob right now.
I mean, he's scrolling.
He is scrolling, but I imagine we will see Wolf again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob versus Swords isn't the most fun.
I mean, Rob does have a lot of good stuff against Roy, but that doesn't matter because we're seeing the Wolf back on PS2. And
I would like to see a little bit more. Yeah, I was going to say gun. You saw like no gun.
yeah, and I mean, Karflo does make it very hard to gun. He's always like in your face, but I think you can gun anyways.
I mean, you have a hitbox on it, and when you do get that hit, you can now force him to start playing less of that dashing. Karflo has been jumping a lot, which means you can throw kind of like fails and bails.
I agree.
You know, just in general, being able to control that space with exactly like that. Back up, hit the gun, now you have to approach me again, and you're taking a little bit. That nickel and dime adds up so fast.
Yeah, goes for the down smash tech chase. Something I actually wanted to see him doing that he's already doing is parry more to make sure that Karflo like is scared to mash quite as much. That nair is a little risky, and the Wolf flash safe though, and gets back to center for free. And the back air, so good. Reading the jump out of shield from Karflo and an early lead for LRA.
Yeah, and this is a pretty big lead because like unless you get hit by some wield Jeff Smash at ledge, you're not dying for another 30-40% most of the time.
Oh, Nair to the grab. Oh, not quite getting the textures and reaction, but look, he's parrying Nair. And if you parry the Roy Nair, suddenly it becomes way easier to deal with.
Not going to get the full hit.
Wolf's
Not
a little
going to get
heavy
stuck
too.
there. Well, that would have killed if he got the sweet spot. Did get the mid spot there, which is a bit unfortunate. But, you know, that's just good DI on very, very good DI on LOA. He's actually DIing it up to make it hold him.
Yeah, exactly. Showing awareness in the matchup. The F smash missing, but safe.
Super safe in this matchup. Like, Roy does not have anything nearly big enough to do that.
Yeah, and LRA throwing out these aerials, the up air to cover the platform, but a reversal from Karflo, flipping the juggle on its head.
Yeah, but an 85%, not a crazy lead, because it is Roy. Gets you above him once. Now you're at 50, and you're panicking as you're trying to get down. But if you can get this stock soon as LOA, you're looking super pretty.
Yeah, up air to back air for Karflo. The Nair to hit stun though for LRA. Gets him out back to the center stage.
Yeah, I think he got a sour spot there on that back air, which is just a little bit unfortunate to let him get punished for the hit.
Shield grab here from LRA. Oh, tech chase on reaction, or maybe a guess there.
That's
the gun
death.
hits, and that's death.
Yeah, you can't not be jumping there. That is going to come out. It's going to take a jump, and it has like no knockback, so it almost sends you on a semi-spike angle.
Yeah, let's see. Up air to back air for Karflo, but now LRA back in neutral, shooting the gun a little bit, trying to make sure that he dominates his own space.
Die.
Jump to back air, not quite
Great
though.
DI.
Yeah,
and
not that
Dale's
either.
not going to die, but yeah, you're forced into that side B there when you've lost your jump and been out twice. You have to air dodge directly into the side B. Karflo acknowledging the situation, going out using counter.
Ooh, 2 jump callouts from LRA and almost an air dodge read to boot, but not quite. And now LRA back in the center. Let's see Karflo trying to move in, trying to get his up airs going, trying to get his grab. The combo starter.
LRA's building a huge lead right now.
Yeah, LRA is sort of, oh, these are the up airs I was talking about.
This is exactly what we were talking about. Now you're at 50 and you're still having to fight back because you can never get back into neutral. Even though now you're back. Okay, you have to get that first win to even reset neutral, right?
And this is fair bear percent, but this is also the percent where Roy can start to get these side B kills. LRA with the ledge trap here. Oh, what a smart option from Karflo though, just juking LRA to get out of the corner.
Anything at the ledge is going to kill you from both of these players if they can get a good hit. But Roy is almost out of fair side B percent, which means you have to get that like late hit nail. I think that it doesn't matter.
But the sweet up tilt, reading the roll-in from LRA. Karflo going up 2-0. And I mean, LRA's adaptation's obviously showing off, but Karflo is...
And this was such a good roll lead in because he catches him there, dashes under, knowing that you want to roll in because Roy used to throwing out those hitboxes in the air and you want to roll in on those aerials.
Yeah.
Knowing that, reading it, hitting that up tilt on the roll in.
And Karflo had actually, I mean, Karflo had just noticed LRA rolling out a shield a lot, so maybe he was also interested in looking at the roll. Lucina?
He does have a Lucina.
I mean, he's the type of player to have one, but I wonder if he wants to do this.
This is not what I would do. It is not particularly a fun matchup. It's even, but it's...
Luigi.
Okay, so this is actually big. The reason this is big is because...
Karflo laughing, so is LRA.
Like, the matchup is not bad for either of them, but for Roy, you're used to being able to hit people's shield, and if you mess up, you're dying.
No, I agree. I also think, like, this definitely... This makes Karflo need to be way more careful with the range as well. And, I mean, LRA is not the type of player to me to have a Luigi.
He does have a Luigi.
I didn't know, so this is very interesting to me.
Yeah.
Oh!
He has a legitimate Luigi.
Nair to up B, okay.
He has this confirmed down, and this is so scary as Roy. When you're down now, you're running at Luigi, and that's never fun.
No, exactly.
Yeah, and you're going to die from that one. Cannot do that. I love the adjustments there to make sure that I don't hit. But now, honestly, considering you died really early, if I'm confident here, I'm feeling pretty good about it. But just in general, this is scary, if only because you're still at the percent that I believe a nail will combo into.
It can, but it's hard. Nice F smash here to punish though. Yeah, I was gonna say I think also Plunger can like interrupt the up B as well.
Yeah, it's so hard to get back to stage against Luigi in general. He does have like he has that lingering hit.
Is that true?
Yes. Yes, that's true.
He's the only Luigi I've ever played that has done that.
Yeah,
or seen that's done that.
That is very true, but you have to have good reaction times to be able to do it. And LOA with those young man reaction time.
Young man, aren't you in your 20s? You're still young.
My hairline would disagree with you, and that's not going to do it just yet. But this is so scary because you take, what, 30 molds, and that's back on the table, so 15 molds on the table, and it's on the table on the platform anyway, so you can't be up there on the platform at all, and this is... Honestly, LOA's Luigi's kind of going crazy right now.
This is really interesting because he's not really playing Luigi like a Luigi player would play Luigi. He's playing Luigi like...
He's kind of brawling. Luigi has a really good button.
Luigi's buttons, like pound for pound are so good. Like Luigi forward air, Luigi nair, like they're all really solid buttons overall. And that down tilt obviously so good. And Luigi back air will also kill in the corner.
Luigi back air will kill in the right now.
Oh, like that.
That
I'm the best
move
commentator.
is so strong.
Okay. So, does Karflo have a counter pick?
Karflo has a Cloud. Karflo's like third best characters is Cloud.
I mean, I think he's sticking it out with Roy.
I think he sticks it out with Roy. If he swapped, maybe Carl, but I think it's just Roy. I think it's just Roy.
He's been in a Roy mood all day.
Exactly. And he would have used Carl against the other matchups early on his back end, which he didn't. So which makes me feel like he's going to be on Roy all day. Which
yeah, for sure.
Very, very good character. Very, very good character. I'm going to Hollowed Bastion. I actually like that. The top blast zone, I believe, is a little high. It's not like actually high, but it feels high, I guess is what I should say.
Back to Wolf? LRA has to pick first, which is very important.
Yeah.
LRA has picked Wolf.
Yeah, and then this is exactly.
Gone
so this matchup is particularly hard for Wolf because he cannot out of shield Crom.
Yeah, exactly.
Like full stop, and it's very hard for Wolf to edge guard Crom if he's spacing correctly. He has to go for Dales, and if he misspaces that Dale, he auto dies.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, this matchup's very volatile because if Wolf hits Crom far enough off stage, it can get hard. You have things like the gun. And you can do drop off nair to cover air dodge, things like that.
So you can, however, for the most part, Crom's aerial speed makes it very, you have to hit Crom very, very, very hard to get him into a position where you can actually set up enough for Wolf to kind of, actually punish him out there.
Wolf also has some of the best tools to cover the directional air dodge back to ledge.
Yeah, with like F-tilt.
Yeah, F-tilt and down smash obviously being the culprits that come to mind. LRA, they're doing a great job here of just trading hits back and forth with Karflo. The nice parry and the nair to the F-tilt. Okay.
And I like that really low look.
Oh, the bait!
Bail.
That was such a good beat on the jump out of shield. He rolled behind and flickered shield.
Yeah. Oh, this is... I thought he was going for something else off of that there, but instead, now you're just building up extra credit. The more extra credit you can make, the better this is. Catching that air dodge with the nail, not going to be able to get the right hit off of it, but, if you can get a little bit more percent, this is looking so good for LOA right now.
Yeah, great tech chasing all around. He's actually on pace to take this stock too, which is kind of crazy. Maybe crazy sentence. Maybe the Luigi was what gave him the momentum. This should be death for Karflo.
That is death. There was no jump on the field catching with that nail. I don't think we're going to see a 3-stock. However, this is Wolf. This is Wolf, and Wolf has some crazy combos. Yeah, when you get that space, I believe that was space failing to turn on up.
It was, yeah. And you can see LRI actually parried and tried to do turnaround grab, but because it was spaced, it missed.
It's only -6 too, so if you're going to, put in all that time, you do not have the time to actually, do that.
Yeah, I mean, Karflo definitely could win this easily. Crom obviously can delete stocks.
Yeah, and that could have been a jab F smash there. It wouldn't have killed, but it would have put him in a very, very bad position. Because I believe he had jumped into that, so might have...
wow, tech chase with the dash attack from LRA. An F smash read maybe, but not quite finding it.
Yeah, and this is right here. If you can get this F-tilt here at ledge as Karflo would be great, but you're not going to be able to get it, so now you're going to have to rely on getting maybe a jab into a bail near ledge, maybe just a raw hit. That's not going to do it just yet, but he did take his jump. Yeah,
the spacing on the wolf flashes from Karflo, LRA have been so good. Karflo just has to respect it.
Yeah, because you don't even want to go off and try to hit it. It's so risky.
Like that, like almost no lag in between him grabbing the ledge. Goes to free to roll in.
And Karflo has been rolling in a lot, so the fact that he called that out, Karflo might be getting in a little bit of an adaptive there. Is it too little too late for this game?
Nice back
maybe,
air.
But this is Grob. This is Grob.
But this is also Wolf at high %, and I mean, as much as Karflo can obliterate a stock, one back air was all it takes.
Exactly.
And I mean, LRA on the verge of reverse 3-0 here.
Yeah, and that was a JV2.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
I would not be surprised to see the Roy come back.
I think it'll be Roy Wolf for Game 5.
I would very much not be surprised to see the Roy come back. It depends on stage choice, I think. Going
Yeah,
to
for
Battlefield,
sure.
I imagine this
Roy.
will be
This is
Roy.
Roy. I mean, Roy players love going Battlefield. You get extensions with your up airs.
You can get some really crazy extensions off of like jab
Nair
weekend,
one,
up AO,
too.
nails.
Yeah.
It's like, if you ever want to see some crazy extensions, look at like Strike, I think it is on Twitter.
Yeah,
Hit some
Strike.
of the craziest
that guy's
Roy
sick.
combos, and most of that's true. Because
Yeah, that's
Roy has like a very unfleshed out advantage state, which feels weird considering he's a like an advantage state's monster as a character, but it's still not fleshed out and using those sour spots. We're not actually seeing the Fox.
What?
We're seeing the Fox. So Battlefield Fox is so scary, actually.
It's really scary, but like one of the things about the Wolf Fox matchup, besides the fact that every Fox player thinks Wolf wins and every Wolf player thinks Fox wins, it's the fact that your knowledge of how to play the matchup is like really important, because you need the way that it's such a volatile matchup, but you need to exploit the weakness of the other characters so effectively. And no disrespect to Karflo, but like his Fox is definitely good, but he's not a Fox player. Like,
though he's very much doing exactly what you need to do, which is just smother Wolf.
oh yeah,
You just need to smother Wolf. He doesn't have anything fast enough to actually punish Fox out of shield. And so you can just do this over and over again. And then the Wolf starts having to hit you early. And yeah, he'll kill you at like 30 when he does hit you, but he has to get that hit.
I think we're at, yeah, this is Nair up smash. Oh, we're just
Great
read the
tech
roll
read.
in with the up smash. Maybe, I mean, this Fox is definitely bringing a pace to the table that's even faster than the Roy.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the main reasons that Karflo has this in the back. Like, Roy is fast, but Fox is so incredibly fast. He is a choose KO. You have to choose right now, and it looks like the change in pace might have caught LOA off guard.
These Karflo's downers and up tilts are just dominating the airspace so well, and he's catching LRA everywhere he wants to land.
Yeah. And that's something that LOA was doing a lot against in the last few games. He's kind of like hitting buttons out of neutral. And if you're going to be hitting buttons out of neutral, Fox will just start up smashing. And then you will die at 80 against Fox when he can hit you once and take you to 80. Like, it is so scary. And yeah, you can maybe get that, but not going to get in. Still going to take a lot of damage. Not actually a lot of damage, but still in disadvantage effectively.
Yeah, and it can be really hard for Wolf to pick up these kills on Fox without a 2-frame that just actually catches the illusion.
Yeah,
this is still very winnable for LRA. Fox can obviously just die, so don't count LRA out, but these uppers from Karflo are, he's trying to seal this out.
Yeah, and you're at that percent where, you know, one hit into a tech chase, into a nail, and then you die.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can see Karflo was looking for that reset, trying to get a tech chase into another nail. But not going to get at this jail, and there's going to be not a lot of damage, getting too well spacing on that for neutral, so we can't get the combo off of it.
Yeah, great combo here from LRA though. 61 on Karflo, but the dare to the dash attack. No reads here though. LRA picking safer options for sure, and he's in position to get a killing blow.
This is nail and veil up smash percent though for Fox. Both of those will kill now, and yeah, up air just raw on that platform if he can get you up there. Will also do
the
it.
walk into the grab was so almost J-Mo
Didn't get a kill there, and this is scary.
And the thing is, if Fox doesn't find the link into the up smash, it's really hard to kill
Yeah, then
here.
he has to get like a straight hit with Veil into a tech chase into an up smash or something like that.
These
When you get that tech
grabs from
chase,
LRA are so
great
good.
high recovery from Karflo, willing to take that little bit of percent to make sure that he... Oh my god,
Oh my
what
god,
is
that's
happening?
so scary. Oh,
Wait,
and it traded! The narrow to hit stun. LRA had the right idea, but Karflo ripped the up smash early enough that it traded and got the kill.
What makes this so good is that you're going to see Fox turn around from getting hit. This is so scary.
No, the kill screen was so funny.
This is such a... He's just standing there and he's like, oh shit! And yeah,
That was a fun set. I mean,
always a fun set with these two.
We saw 5 characters.
Yeah, like...
We saw Luigi, Wolf, Chrom, Roy, and Fox.
Yeah. Which, not the people you would normally expect to see a 5-character set from.
Oh.
You would expect that from, like, BB.
You would expect this to be Wolf Roy the whole way, but...
And you would, like, considering we only saw, I believe, 3 characters in VV Duels, where they have
They
literally 10 characters between the two of them.
They each play 3 characters in tournament regularly.
Yeah, and they each, I believe,